I'm here in front of what used to be the New thrift shop at the corner of East Hudson and Long Beach Boulevard, right across the street from Savvy Auto and 7-Eleven. Why am I here? Because of this week's Parsha. By the way, they're moving to Island Park, in case you didn't know. In 3 places in the Torah, 2 of them are in our Parsha, one's in Shmos, the Torah reminds Moshe to tell the Jewish people to get reparations from the Egyptians. In 2 of those places, it says get clothes, in the first and the third. But in all 3, it says take gold and silver. So why does the second time not mention clothing? The commentators on the Torah have a couple of suggestions. One is they only needed 2 sets of clothing, some say. They needed one to wrap some of their some of their things in, like matzah, and items. It may have been like taking some luggage. And the other pair they needed was the clothes that they were wearing when they left, because we know that the clouds of glory, the Ananei Kavod, took care of their clothing. If they outgrew them, they made them larger. If they needed taking out, they would take them out. If they got soiled, they would clean them. So they only needed 1 pair of clothing. That's pretty amazing. So they only really needed 2 pairs of clothes, right? They only needed 1 pair for the journey and 1 for the packing. Others say that Moshe was telling the Jewish people that you're allowed to wear clothing, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful of shatnez. We don't wear wool and linen together. We know that the Egyptians had linen and flax. It says so in the plague of hail. But we don't know if they actually would have used the wool, because they worshiped the sheep. Others say that we know that they cross-dressed. They had men wearing women's clothing and women wearing men's clothing. And Moshe was saying, you got to be careful the way you dress. Dress is good. You should dress nicely, look good. But there are limitations of what we wear. There are tznius limitations, as I mentioned, shatnez limitations, issues of wearing appropriate clothing, something that we should all think about, a message that's important and relevant to us in our day. Have a beautiful, beautiful Shabbos, a day when we're supposed to wear our Shabbos best.